People keep saying, just let Sony cook. Haven't we let them cook multiple times and every time we end up getting food poisoning? At some point, we should all realize that the cook is awful and never actually has cooked anything good by themselves. But yeah, let's let them cook up Raimi's universe connection or whatever. So if we take all the instances where Sony insisted that they be let in the kitchen and be told that they're allowed to be the cook, what happens? Spider-Man 3, the TASM fiasco, Morbius, to many people the Venom fiasco, the upcoming Kraven fiasco, and who knows what else. Oh, don't forget the Ghost Rider movies, they also cooked those up. So yeah, let's let them cook though, but there's now rumors that there is a major post-credit scene which I guess connects to that there's big revelations and things that change everything that we've already talked about in relation to Madam Web. And according to reports, either the mid or post-credit scene is going to in some way, shape, or form connect to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man universe. Now, nobody knows what it is. Nobody's even going out on a limb saying what it is. Just there's a major connection, and possibly Sam Raimi's Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man is showing up. If this is the case, who knows how they do it? There's a couple ways to do it, right? Obviously, they could all travel to that universe and be like, hey, we saw you jumping through multiverses. Guess what? There's a threat coming. Come on. Maybe they connect it to Secret Wars. Maybe they all show up there like, hey, we saw what happened. Unfortunately, we got to wipe your mind. You're not allowed to know about this or something. Sure. Maybe he shows up and goes, what are you guys doing? And they're like, where are we? Turns out they're in the Raimi universe now. Again, we don't know how they're playing this or what's going on. Could any of this and all this happen? Sure. Do I think they're going to forcefully try to connect Madam Web to the Raimi universe? I mean, they were trying to in some way with Morbius, at least the misleading trailers. Maybe they're stupid enough to try to do it. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I'm just getting reluctant to believe any of these reports because there's nothing to them that I see, at least, right? Maybe there is something somebody knows about it, but then these scoopers always insist on, we know the scoop, but then when people get close to them, they're like, well, can you reveal what it is? They're like, well, we don't want to spoil the surprise. But they're willing to spoil it other times, so it just makes me believe that they're just making things up. If anything, this thing is connected to the TASM universe. Maybe the MCU in a backwards way, but no way did they try to connect it to Raimi's. Unless they're completely unhinged and lost their mind. Then sure, do what you will, but I don't see it. Although this is Sony, so let me make a prediction. Ezekiel will be the man in the hat from TASM 2. They're stupid enough, they'll do it. And they'll also say that that's the same character from the Raimi trilogy played by Bruce Campbell, and he was watching them the entire time. It all sounds stupid, right? That's what happens when you let Sony cook. And I might be cooking under Sony's influence. Whole 25 milligrams of influence.